What's going on, everybody? Fragged out, swagged out, and you already know why I'm here. Today, I'm going to talk to you about one of the nicest, it's got to be in the top 5 ouds around to my nose. Everybody has their opinion, but it's a really banging oud. And this fragrance here is Haibah from Spirit of Dubai. If you've been following my channel, you know I did a couple of Spirit of Dubai's back to back. I've had this one sitting for a minute because I wanted to give them a break, but I'm back because this one is a banger. And I have a few other ones that I want to talk about, but we'll start with this one today. So, presentation crazy. If you've seen any of the videos, you already know how that goes. So we get straight to the fragrance. Here's the bottle. Here's that lovely juice color. Look, I know a lot of people say fragrance houses dye the perfume, and so I like the way it looks, whatever. On the top, you have this big old diamond right here, which realistically is a crystal, and, you know, platinum bling on top. Just looks crazy. And overall, what this is going to represent, you know, one of the elements of Dubai, and this is the highest level of luxury, and that is Haibah. And how do they represent the highest level of luxury? Well, if you're looking at the highest level of luxury and fragrance, you're going to go with the finest ouds in the world. So let's talk about the notes and how they make this oud stand out. So in this fragrance, you're going to get apple, ginger, saffron, pineapple, lime, pear, leather, smoky wood, spice, woody notes, bergamot, freesia, peach, and rose in the top. Like most fragrances, that's everything. Then you have the mid. You have oud, orchid, lily of the valley, amber, white florals, herbal notes, green notes, mossy notes, Damascene rose, jasmine, iris, and ylang-ylang. And in the base, you're going to have sandalwood, guaiacwood, cedarwood, musk, dry earthy notes, sweet woody notes, patchouli, rare Indian agarwood, oil, and sandalwood. So it's a lot to work with, but the fragrance is very well balanced, and that's kind of the theme with Spirit of Dubai. There's so many things in there, but when with the end result is always this beautiful fragrance that is a blend of everything that you've read. Now here you might be confused by that amber or the apple, ginger, saffron, pineapple, lime, and think that this is like a super fruity or fresh fragrance. And it's not that, although those components really help smooth and soften how intense that Indian agarwood or Indian oud can be. And it can be very strong. And an example of that is Oudh, another Spirit of Dubai, first generation, very strong but beautiful fragrance as well. This goes a different direction. This has so many lighter notes in there, so many more playful notes, that it kind of changes the composition of it. It's always going to remain a very potent oud fragrance, however, but it does so much more. So I'll say off the bat, what you're going to get the most here is oud. That Indian oud is always going to stand out in the fragrance. Patchouli and amber. So it's a sweet, woody, earthy, and smoky fragrance. And if you like those things in a fragrance, and this does that at the highest level, absolutely, there's nothing else to discuss there. The amber is nice. It's sweet. The patchouli is moist, kind of just chocolatey almost. It really works well with how the amber blends with that oud, and the oud it is strong, pungent almost, but not skanky, but it is strong. And then all those fruity notes working together to give it some levity, and at the same time brightening it, but never too bright. It's going to remain smoky. It's going to remain woody. Like I said, in the base notes, you have like 4 different type of woods. You have Indian oud, you have oud in the mid. So that woody, ambery, patchouli vibe is what you're going to get. It's strong. It commands attention. This is going to make you be noticed in any room. So if you don't like that kind of attention, don't wear this. This is a banger. For those who love oud, you're going to notice immediately why this is. For those who have smelled it, it's so high up there. It's oud, and the way oud is supposed to be, it has that bit of animalic strength in it. That scent profile is unapologetically Indian oud, but that amber helps sweeten it up. That patchouli helps sweeten it up and give it more body. It's just thicker. It's heavier. It does all the oud things you want it to do. But again, you have that rose in there that lightened it up a little bit. You have those spicy and smoky notes to give it more character. You have all those fruits in the opening that really just, it makes it such a unique oud fragrance. The experience is unlike any other oud I've had. If I was going to say top 5 ouds that I've ever smelled, 2 of them automatically come from Spirit of Dubai. Generation 1, Generation 2. But this right here is amazing. This is one of those fragrances that I don't think everybody needs to smell it. But if you love oud fragrances, if you consider yourself an oud connoisseur, if you've tried almost every other oud and you want to know what's out there, this will do it. Like I'm telling you, this right here, again, is one of those that I'm really high on because I have a lot of oud fragrances. There's only so much you can do with oud sometimes, you would imagine. And then somebody says, let's throw 50 more notes in there and see what else you can get. And here it is. And it's really just a masterpiece. It's oud done at the highest level. It's the highest quality of ouds mixed with some of the finest notes. It's this sweet, ambery, patchouli oud. I can only repeat it so many times to put it in your head. Just dancing together with those fruity and floral notes. It's something unique. It's something beautiful. Like I'm telling you, the opening, again, it might be a little harsh to some noses, but once you get past that opening and that oud really settles down and starts blending with those other notes on your skin and it starts taking over, it becomes something amazing. There's nothing really else to compare it to besides oud. And even then they go different because this personally is way stronger than Haibah is. Haibah is just, it's its own thing. It's a beautiful fragrance. It smells like $1,000,000. And with that in mind, if you wanted to purchase the same presentation on their website, it's $1,095. Now, look around. Look around. There's other websites that have better prices. If you want to get it immediately and you want the special boxing and all that, cool, do that. But if you want a better price, they are out there. I will just say I did not pay $1,095 for this presentation. If you want to, do what your wallet can handle. Does it deserve this price? Sure. Sure. If you got it, sure. It is an amazing fragrance. Period. Bottom line. That's all I really have to say about this. If you have questions, put them in the comment. I don't know how many different ways to tell you what an amazing oud fragrance is and how it stands out. How it's just an attractive, upscale, high-level, amazing oud. So I won't try to describe it any longer. Again, that's all I have for you. If you like this content, go ahead, give me a like. If you're not subscribed, probably should subscribe because I do more reviews about these types of fragrance and others as I get them. And if you have any comment, again, leave them in the comments section. That's all I have for you folks today. This is Fragged Out, Swagged Out, and I'm out.